AstroCurious, and welcome to the AstroCurious Weekly, your cosmic briefing for living life with a little more intention and a lot more sparkle. I'm your host Joya, your favorite Sunday astro girl who reads the sky so you don't have to read 15 boring horoscopes looking for answers. Every week, I break down the astrology you actually need, the stuff that tells you when to push, when to chill, when to flirt, when to be bold. I want to simply let the universe do its thing. Grab your Google Calendar or your planner, your emotional support beverage, because we're diving into the week ahead. And let's start the week with Monday, the 16th of March. Venus square Jupiter, reassess before you react. Monday begins with Venus square Jupiter, and the emotional volume might be turned up a little higher than usual. This aspect amplifies everything: feelings, desires, temptations, and sometimes reactions. You might feel the urge to indulge a little too much, overspend, overeat, react emotionally, fall into jealousy or comparison. Venus rules pleasure and relationships, and Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So the real task today is reassessment. Ask yourself, is this really good for me? Or does it just feel good right now? There's nothing wrong with pleasure, but today asks for discernment. Temporary satisfaction can easily masquerade as long-term happiness. This is a great moment to pause before reacting, rethink spending decisions, enjoy moderation instead of excess, so easy on the dessert, and ground your emotional responses. Be very mindful of emotional eating, because this is definitely something that can happen today. It's okay to indulge a little bit, but at least don't feel guilty about it. If you decide to go for an extra dessert, just enjoy it. Sometimes the most empowering choice is simply not acting on the first impulse. Today's message: choose what is truly good for you, not just what feels good in the moment. And now let's move on to Tuesday, the 17th of March. Mercury conjunct the North Node. Follow the clues. Tuesday brings a quiet but meaningful alignment as Mercury meets the North Node and the focus turns inward. This isn't dramatic, headline-making energy. It's subtler than that, but very purposeful. Mercury rules thinking, learning, and communication, and the North Node points towards growth and the direction your life wants to move. So together they create a moment of mental alignment. The day is excellent for understanding your motives, reflecting on your next step, developing a growth mindset, seeing the big picture and moving towards it, journaling or writing things out, and also conversations that are able to shift your perspective. Sometimes the most important progress isn't loud, it's just getting clarity. And here's a lovely way to work with the energy today. Go to a library or a bookshop. Wander a little, don't overthink it. Let your curiosity guide you. The book that catches your eye might carry exactly the perspective you need right now. So when Mercury meets the North Node, knowledge becomes a compass. Today's message: listen to your curiosity. The next step reveals itself through learning. Wednesday, the 18th of March. Sun sextile Uranus. Think different. Wednesday brings a spark of brilliance as the Sun sextiles Uranus, and suddenly the mind wants to experiment. This is not a day for predictable solutions, it's a day for creative strategy. The Sun brings confidence and clarity, and Uranus brings innovation and disruption. So together they create a rare moment where inspiration meets practical thinking. So if you're working on a project, today is golden. You'll find it easier to see new angles, connect unexpected dots, and move forward with a smarter plan. Today is a perfect day for brainstorming fresh ideas, strategic thinking, creative work, solving problems in unconventional ways, and thinking beyond the obvious. The key rule today, avoid the usual solution. If something has been stuck, it's likely because the approach is outdated. So Uranus rewards originality and courage. Try something unusual, question assumptions, allow the unexpected idea to take the lead. Today's message, innovation wins. The unconventional path might be the one that works best today. And now we are on Thursday, the 19th of March. New moon in Pisces, go within. Thursday begins with the new moon in Pisces, and this is probably the most introspective moment of the week. New moons are always about beginnings, but not the loud, action-driven kind. They start quietly in the inner world. And Pisces is the ocean of the zodiac. So this is peak inward work. You might feel the need to slow down today, withdraw a little, listen more carefully to your emotions and your intuition. This is a day for reflection rather than reaction. If you're planning a ritual, make it Pisces. Involve water, meditate or sit in silence, release emotional weight, and practice empathy and forgiveness. Pisces energy reminds us that we are connected to our feelings, to each other, to something larger than ourselves. So today is a beautiful time to feel that connection and extend compassion to those who need it. Support others if you can. Lend a hand, offer kindness when it's needed. But there's an important boundary. Do not bend over backwards just to make someone you love happy. Empathy should not erase your own needs. Take care of yourself first, fill your own cup, and then share from that place. Today's message, go inward, feel deeply. Compassion begins with self-respect. This is very important. Write it down. Compassion begins with self-respect. And now we're landing on Friday, the 20th of March. Aries season begins. Mercury direct. Let's go. Friday is a glorious day. Two big shifts happen at once. First, the sun enters Aries, making the first day of spring today and the beginning of a brand new astrological year. So this is the real reset button of the zodiac. It's the real New Year's Day. And then, almost as if the universe planned it perfectly, Mercury turns direct. Translation, obstacle clear, momentum returns, energy rises, and Aries season is about beginnings. So perfect. Fresh starts, initiative, willingness to go first. So after the emotional waters of Pisces, this feels like stepping into the sunlight. The body wakes up, the spirit gets bold again. So mark this day on your calendar because it's perfect to start something new. Put yourself out there, take initiative, act on an idea, start your business, embrace ambition, flirt and be playful with somebody you had your eyes on for a while, and enjoy being fully in your skin. Mercury direct helps communication flow again. Delays loosen their grip, plans move forward, what a relief. So yes, this calls for a double celebration, a new season, a clearer path. And today's message, be daring, say yes to beginnings. Spring has officially arrived. And now, let's enter the weekend. Saturday, the 21st of March. Moon in Taurus, celebrate the simple joys. Saturday is still basking in yesterday's cosmic high. The sun has just entered Aries, Mercury is moving forward again, and the mood remains fresh, hopeful, and alive. Today isn't about launching something big. That was yesterday. Today is about maintenance. Keep the momentum going. Stay connected to that feeling of renewal. With the moon in Taurus, the body and senses take the lead today. Taurus loves the tangible pleasures of life. Nature, good food, laughter, and simple beauty. This is the perfect day, especially because it's the weekend, to go to a park or garden, spend time outdoors, play with kids or puppies. Meet friends and enjoy their company without doing anything complicated. Slow down and feel the joy of being alive. And if the weather allows it, just try and eat al fresco. Don't take yourself too seriously today. Be a little silly, laugh loudly, let life feel light. This is still the energy of beginnings, and the best way to honor it is by enjoying the moment you are in. Today's message: celebrate life, stay connected to joy. The new season has just begun, and you have the chance to savor it. And now we're reaching the end of the week, Sunday, the 22nd of March, Inspired Action. Sunday brings a beautiful cosmic blend that captures the spirit of the entire week. We have Mars trine Jupiter and the Sun conjunct Neptune. So the energy is both active and inspired, enthusiastic but deeply intuitive. So a perfect blend of fire and water. Mars and Jupiter brings momentum, confidence, and a desire to move forward. Neptune adds imagination, spirituality, emotional depth. And together they create a rare alignment where action feels aligned with your soul. This is a day to follow what feels meaningful and uplifting. Some suggestion on how to enjoy the energy of the day. Visit an art exhibit or create something yourself. Have a lovely brunch with friends or cook breakfast in bed with your partner. Go to the spa or take time for self-care at home. Listen to meditation sounds and reconnect inward. Whatever you choose, do it fully with all your senses and your soul. Be present, be intentional, be committed to the experience. Today isn't about multitasking or rushing through the day. It's about aligning your energy with what inspires you. The message of the day: follow what uplifts your spirit. Inspired action is the most powerful kind. And now we're coming to the song of the week. The week soundtrack is Bloom by Black Party, the perfect song to celebrate the arrival of spring. After the emotional waters of Pisces and the bold ignition of Aries season, this track captures exactly where we are, the moment things start to grow again. It's a song about promises, about well-wishing, about slowly blooming into life, love, and success. There's warmth in it, optimism, and that quiet sense that something good is unfolding, even if you can't fully see it yet. Listen to this song while you walk outside and notice the new season. Navigate your next steps. Start something you've been dreaming about, or reflect on where you're growing. Spring energy reminds us that growth doesn't happen overnight, but once it starts, it becomes unstoppable. So as you move through the week, remember one simple thing. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Sometimes the most powerful progress comes from appreciating the moment you are in. That was our week. Reflective, refreshing, and full of promise. If this episode helped you reconnect with your intuition, embrace a fresh start, or simply enjoy the arrival of spring, share it with your AstroCurious friends, the ones ready to bloom alongside you. Thank you for being here. Keep following what inspires you, stay open to new beginnings, and remember to stop and smell the roses along the way. I'll be back next week with a fresh look at the sky. Until then, stay AstroCurious.